I'm woken up by the feeling of something warm around me being removed. Hello? Sorry, did I wake you? What time is it right now? 6:30. I'll sleep a little more. Are we just not gonna question what this voice is? Is it just an alarm clock? We're just not even gonna think about it? Okay, it's your day off, so you can afford to sleep in a bit. As I listen to the sound of water flowing from the shower across the room, I fall back asleep. Commander! What is happening? Are we just that used to people randomly using our shower? We're gonna wake up. Oh, we're gonna think about it for a minute. Oh, yep, we're thinking, we're processing what exactly is going on. Nate. Subordinate. Or maybe not. Maybe we're actually sleeping. Subordinate. Wake up. I slowly open my eyes to the sound of a familiar voice. You're awake. Hello, Helm. I'm here for your favorite item. How did you sleep? Good. How about you, Helm? Now, wait a minute. Pause. Rewind. Back up. Was she sleeping in the room with us, and then took a shower, and we were just casually like, yeah, it's her night. Like, what? What is happening? I slept well too. As I sit up in bed, I can see that the table is covered in various documents, along with Helm's tablet. She must have been working on something while I was asleep. Okay, but did she spend the night? I have questions. Helm moves slightly to block my view. I was thinking of having some breakfast. What do you think? Let's eat together. I should take a shower forget it. I don't feel like it. Come here. Excuse me. What? Oh my god. I can't do that. We'd end up wasting the entire day away. Why can't we do that? It's my day off. What the hell? It's not a matter of can or can't. It's that you shouldn't. Helm gives me a stern look. You're as serious as ever? You're as severe as ever? Serious? Question mark? Helm hesitates for a moment, then sits down next to me. Very slowly, she wraps her arms around my waist and gently leans her head on my shoulder. I feel like I went to book 3. What is happening? When did we get this close? Good morning, subordinate. The scent of my shampoo wafts from Helm's blue hair. What? No, no, I need context. I need context. I might have to come back to this one. All right. Boat party. A sea of people move about inside the luxurious restaurant. Many of the partygoers are dressed to the nines, including soldiers proudly displaying their military medals. Anderson! First time attending this kind of event? Yeah. Getting used to it will do you some good. In this day and age, fighting isn't the only thing soldiers are meant to do. I thought you would at least get some kind of a kick out of this. If I'd known this is how you'd react, I'd have given the invitation to someone else. He invited me? Oh, I was his plus one. It's just that I'm not used to this. Don't worry, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's plenty of good food and nice people. If I were you, I'd consider trying to network. If the opportunity presents itself. Interesting. I figured you wouldn't have any interest in fraternizing with these people. Fraternizing. At any rate, I have to get going. I've got a meeting. Even in events, sir? Anderson takes his leave. It's just me now. I've been abandoned. Just then, a loud murmuring can be heard from the other end of the room. Oh my, I think it's starting. I was wondering if this guy was gonna be here. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Thank you all for coming. My name's Burningham, and I arranged the festivities here today. Oh my gosh, he's not stuttering a peep. Deputy Chief Burningham. No wonder this is such a big shindig. Helm, would you care to tell everyone about the Admire? Of course, sir. The ship you all are standing on is a battleship operated by Aegis. It is known as the Admire, and we are currently in the hall. The Admire was designed for engagements with Raptures, and thus is capable of going up solo against dozens of Tyrant-class Raptures. Its stabilization system is top of the line as well, so there's no need to worry about motion sickness. Whoa. It is the finest battleship out there, and is nearly invulnerable against any form of attack. When out on the high seas, Aegis and the Admire are practically invincible. So please, everyone, sit back, relax, and enjoy the party. But there aren't any oceans in the Ark. Why do you need such a big boat? But there aren't any oceans in the Ark. Oh my god. We intend to reclaim the surface, no matter what it takes. When that time comes, the Admire will rule the seas above. We would appreciate it if you can consider all of this preparation for that day. I'm so relieved to hear that. Indeed. However, I'd feel better if the ship were actually in the ocean instead of a water tank. Low-key, me too. Ooh. Well done. No problem, sir. Did everyone hear that? The admirer is safe. Please relax and enjoy yourselves. There's the sound of polite clapping, keeping in line with the decorum. Aren't any raptures either? Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Afterward, the party was officially underway. Being someone who didn't quite fit in, I decided to go get some fresh air. This is before our famous days. Helm. Commander? What are you doing here? I was invited. I came to see you. I hope those aren't just empty platitudes. Well, the person who invited me is gone, so I don't want to say that. That's embarrassing. I bet you're so eager to be with a woman that you'll say anything to anyone. Not at all. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. I get like this after a speech. It was a memorable speech. I'm not sure what impression you got from it, but it was merely something that needed doing. She isn't wrong, oh my God. And that's why we have the reputation we have. I'd appreciate it if you eased up on the sarcasm. Oh. The party is about to wrap up. If you have time, I'd be very grateful if you stayed to help clean up. Once everyone left, the hall was a mess. Leftover bits of food and various bits of garbage lie strewn about. Ew. Hey, Anchor. What should we do with all these leftovers? Just give it to the seagulls. Wrong. We have to eat it. Oh. If we just leave this lying around, what do you think will happen? It'll rot and pollute the environment. So, in order to prevent any pollution, we need to eat it all. That's logic. Right. Say no to pollution. Eat while we can, just like the pirates of old. Let's eat. The two start to devour the leftover food. Ew. Helm slams the end of her sword down onto the floor, and a loud noise reverberates. Oh. Both of you get your grubby hands off that food at once. But look how much is left over. It's such a waste. Where is your pride? Surely we haven't stooped so low that we have to fight over scraps. Stop it and throw everything out at once. Pirates don't throw food away. Ooh. We are not pirates. We are the Aegis Squad, a highly skilled naval combat unit. Now, as your leader, I'm telling you to throw that food out. Can we at least give it to the seagulls? No, throw it out. He's the worst. Damn. What did you say? Nothing. I want this entire hall spick and span, polished to a mirror sheen. Anchor, get rid of that food. Okay. Mass, clean the floor and walls. What should I do? help clean the floor with masks. Oh, great. It'll go much faster with the captain helping. These floors are gonna be so clean, you could eat off them. 2 hours later. Helm uses her finger to wipe the floor, then examines it. That's some Levi behavior. That will do. Everyone goes in and rests. What? How long do we need to keep doing this busy work? As pirates, shouldn't we be out at sea? Yeah, I don't like it either. It's no fun. Turned into the narrator. I'm like, huh? It'll be so much more fun looking at starfish. Did you two not memorize the manual that I gave you? All of your duties must be fulfilled before you can demand anything. Uh-oh. None of us have a clue what we're doing. So how can we know what our duties are? Anyway, time for the cleaning crew to have a few drinks and hit the hay. Drinking while on duty? Give me a break, will ya? Oh my gosh. Their relationship back then. Don't be such a stickler. Just don't overdo it. There's another party tomorrow. Aye, aye, ma'am. Can I come? Mass and Anchor leave. I'll come tomorrow as well. Why? I'm sure there's something I could help with. All right. See you tomorrow. At first glance, Helm seems full of pride as she struts away. But upon closer inspection, her shoulders are slightly drooped. Oh. I didn't know she didn't get along with her squad at first. That's so sad. A soldier without a fight. I take it everyone is enjoying themselves? Today is the last day of the boat party, and the day of the main event. I hope I can count on your participation. Cheers, applause, clapping. Helm. Yes. The Admire is often described as an invincible battleship. When the time comes to reclaim the surface, the Admire will live up to that reputation. Even now, fortifications to the ship are still underway, with the latest and greatest technology the Ark has to offer being incorporated. Each and every one of these augmentations brings the Admire one step closer to its destiny. In order for this great ship to live up to its name, we need everyone's help. To preserve peace, both in the Ark now and on the surface in the future, we need everyone's support. We promise. Your contributions will not go to waste. Helm salutes at the crowd in a gesture of modesty. Soon after, everyone lines up and walks towards the big glass box on the podium. They all pull their monetary contributions inside and walk away. This goes on for some time. After filling up 3 glass boxes, the party has come to an end. Well done. No problem. The contributions are getting smaller and smaller. I'm sorry. Just ignore me. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. All right, you did good tonight. Burning gum leaves. What was that all about? Donations. For what? What else? To keep the Admirer afloat. Tell me, do you think the Ark truly needs a navy? Be honest. Of course we do. To be honest, I don't think it's an absolute necessity. I'm gonna say yes, because I like boats. If that's what you truly believe, then I can't trust any of your opinions when it comes to the military. Well, damn. There is no sea in the Ark. Yeah, that's why you put the boat up there. Look at me, I'm on a boat. The oceans above no longer belong to us. We keep saying that we're laying down the groundwork for later. But the Admirer is sucking us dry. The maintenance costs alone are astronomical. So, let me ask you again. Is there any reason to maintain such a massive ship that's both not needed and prohibitively expensive to keep running? We haven't seen any action. We don't even have water to sail on. There's no chance we can prove ourselves. Then why was the Admirer created in the first place? It was odd to show what Elysian was capable of. They wanted to prove they could make the greatest battleship the world has ever seen, and they succeeded. Oh. However, the central government wouldn't allow one company to keep such a powerhouse to themselves, and bought the Admirer at a low price. This used to be Ingrid's ship. What you see now is the fallout from that. We haven't seen any action, and the cost of maintaining the ship has become a massive burden, but we can't even prove that. What do you mean, no action? You're like 90% of my teams. The central government has been slashing subsidies left and right. So, we've been forced to depend on donations from the Ark's upper crust to keep the Admirer afloat. Man, this is like when a company goes and like buys off like multiple medium to small studios and then has like a huge layoff, and then also while they're at it gets rid of like 2 of the studios that they just acquired. That's the central government. The only reason any of this was possible was that Birmingham went out of his way to help us. Thanks to the donations from people who still have faith in us, we've been able to keep the Admirer and the Aegis squad from going under. How much do the donations add up to? I'm not sure. We can't receive donations and credits, so we get cash donations. Why? Mass and Anchor calculate the amount and exchange it into credits. As you probably know, the exchange value for cash is constantly fluctuating. Why can't they receive credit? We never know how much we'll get until the day we exchange it. Having said that, the amount keeps shrinking with every passing day. Is there any way I can help? Sure there is. Just help with cleaning up, like you did yesterday. 3 hours later. Ooh, this time took longer. So tired. Me too. I'm exhausted. The bathroom still needs cleaning. You've got hands, don't you? Do it yourself. Yeah. She hasn't even lifted a finger. The only thing I've seen she did is boss us around. That's why people who come from royal backgrounds are no good. They think they're so much better than everyone else. Ooh. Ooh. That's it. Due to insubordination, there's a ban on drinking, effective immediately. You're taking their alcohol? Huh? If you don't clean the washrooms this instant, there'll be a ban on watching seagulls next. Oh, that's just rude. What do you mean you can't watch the seagulls? Huh? You guys, when are you gonna understand? The Aegis squad must hold itself to the highest standard. What standards? All we do is beg for handouts. I'm so ashamed, I can't bear to tell anyone what I do. So you're doing this job just for bragging rights? Forget about boasting. You don't have an ounce of pride left. This isn't what I signed up for. You said we could sail the high seas. Mass, you're clearly suffering from mental stress. You're placed on probation for 3 days. You really are the worst. Fine then. I'll just drink myself into a stupor for the next 3 days. I said there's a ban on alcohol. You can't watch me every waking moment of the day. He's like, I'm off the clock. After all, you're too busy begging the rich folk. Oh, this is so catty. Mass. What? 1 month of probation for rebuking a senior officer. What do I care? Do whatever you want. Mass storms out in a huff. Helm, you're out of line. She's a soldier, and soldiers do not question a superior's orders. But we're all in the same squad. Aren't we friends? I'm your superior, and you are my subordinates. So that's how it is. Anchor rummages through her jacket. Suddenly, she hurls something at Helm. Oh! Damn. I considered that it could have been a starfish, but I was like, oh, she doesn't keep them in her jacket, right? She keeps them everywhere. Anchor turns back and runs off. This music doesn't fit at all. Oh, it does not. It does not. Do you need help getting that off? Things are starting to get out of control. Helm? Could you please tell me what's stuck on my face? A star-shaped sticker? A starfish? Oh no. Oh no. Little to no pride. If I remember correctly, this Bond story is where we first met Anchor. Admire cabin. Mass and Anchor fell asleep. On the ground, there is a pile of drink cans. Damn. They said, F your rules. Oh, they're not empty? It appears they didn't drink alcohol. Helm gently puts a blanket over the sleeping mast and anchor. Soda? Oh. Would you like to get some air? I'm not stupid. I know what this boat party really was. If you want the truth, it's glorified begging. I'm not doing this because I like it. I'd love to be able to have a taste of real action and be judged solely on my performance on the battlefield. But there's no battlefield for us to fight on. What about going to another squad? That's never been an option. I made a promise to them. I promised that we would sail our ship on the high seas and come into contact with all the sea life out there. I intend to keep that promise. Until then, I can handle any insult people hurl our way. However, words only mean so much when your donations are slowly shriveling up. Unless things change, our squad will be broke before long. I'll try to drum up some money. Rosana! I'm kidding. Damn, they really are my go-to. But how? I'll ask the Talentum squad for help. I'll try and ask the CEOs to make an investment. I don't think she would appreciate that first answer. I don't think she would appreciate either answer, but I don't think she would appreciate that first answer even more. That being said, that is my go-to. I'll try and ask the CEOs to make an investment. No, I know your heart's in the right place, but that's the last thing I want. I want to keep it at donations. It's not just money that our squad is in dire need of. The Admire and Aegis both need the respect of the Ark citizens just as badly. I want them to need us. That way, we can at least still hold onto a shred of pride. So, I must ask you, can you take us up to the surface? If we got some battle experience up on the surface, any fighting you saw up there wouldn't be of any benefit to a Navy. I was about to say. It'd be better than just sitting here, waiting to be disbanded. The point is that we have to prove you're skilled as a Navy, right? Right? Then let's think along those lines. And then if that doesn't work out, maybe Mass is on to something, and maybe pirates is an alternative career path. Just keeps us afloat. If there's no battle to fight, how can we prove ourselves? Sorry. You came here to help, and all I've done is snap at you. Those speeches you give when you receive donations, they're essentially glorified advertisements, right? Absolutely. It's just me selling myself and Aegis. In that case, how about we make a video? He said the power of social media. A video? Okay, I see what you're getting at. Oh my gosh, I think that's her first smile. No matter how eloquent you are, there's a limit to how much you can sway people using only words. If we had a video highlighting just how capable we are, people would have more faith in us. It's a good idea, but how do you plan on making it? Nobody in our squad knows the first thing about making videos. As long as we have compelling material, we're just fine. Compelling material? You mean the footage we'll use for the video? Do you think I should be in it? All right, I'm on board. Before we proceed, I have something to tell you. What? I might ask you to do some things that seem outrageous or nonsensical at the time. It doesn't matter. I'm used to being a clown. Oh, help! Ow! Ow! Me too. You can toss me overboard for all I care, so long as it will help bolster our reputation. Oh. What is this place? It's a spa. Did you rent it? That must have cost a small fortune. I just chose a time when there aren't a lot of customers. Oh, okay. So why are we here anyway? I figured since you're in the Navy, I should choose a place where there's water. I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I'm not wearing any swimming suits, or anything like that. Whoa, how far we've come. I don't want to rely on sex appeal to get the message out. Oh. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess we're not making that kind of video anyway. Not yet. How about swimming? Swim? A NIKKE? Yes, most NIKKEs can't swim. However, there are numerous instances where swimming comes in handy for us. So, every member of Aegis was programmed to be able to swim. This way, we can conduct emergency rescue operations in the water, amongst other things. Like throw yourself at a kraken. Good. Let's try it. All right, here I go. Here she goes. I want to say, what kind of spa is this? How can you actually swim in it? Helm displays all kinds of swimming exercises inside the hot tub. Her technique is impeccable. Textbook even. No swimming in the hot tub. Oh, right. Sorry. Did you catch all that? Every last bit. I was about to say, did we forget to record? Do you think it'd be better if I put on a swimsuit? You know what? Get the bag, Helm. Get the bag, Helm. Yes. Helm is the market we live in. If you want to wear a swimsuit, just say so. But that's not it. Anyway, are we done filming for now? Let me get a shot of you doing a cool dive. Okay, so we're just gonna absolutely ignore the owner. Sure. Helm climbs up a platform and dives into the hot tub. How deep is this hot tub? It was a perfect dive, without a single drop of water being splashed. No diving! And you can't go into the hot tub with clothes on. Sorry. Let's go. So, what's next? Have you got any other special skills? Let me think. Sure. Piloting the Admire. Oh, admire. Set off. It's gotta be a deep hot tub. We can dive in it. That's what I'm saying. Also, the fact that one Olympics, I like hyper fixated on diving. I don't even know what it was. I think I like had like an early class or something. And that's one of the events that would be like early in the morning. And so I learned like all the random like diving rules. And yes, they do. They look for splashes. And how little you splash. This is the bridge of the Admire. You can control the ship from here. Let's push off. I can't move it unless it's at war. Where would it even go? Aren't we in a pool? It uses a lot of fuel. Then how can we show that you're good at controlling the ship? Let's just film you in the center of the bridge shouting out commands. Let's just film you ordering to fire the cannons. I don't think that's allowed. Although I would love to see the cannons go off. Oh, but let's just film you shouting command. Okay, sure. I've practiced that several times before. Helm stands ramrod straight in the center of the bridge. Helm slams the end of her sword onto the floor. Ooh. Target, Tyrant class Rapture up ahead. Ooh, a music chip? Admire, full speed ahead. All guns, forward. Report immediately when ready to fire. Aw, we're doing it too. This is cute. Guns primed and ready to fire. Awaiting your order. Operations complete. Ready to fire. I don't know. Guns primed and ready to fire. Awaiting your order. Brace yourselves. Aegis cannon. Fire. Oh, what the hell was that? Was that just wind? Clap. Oh, whistle, cry. Cry? All right, that's enough. It was beautiful. That was so good. That was great footage. That's good. Lastly, let's film you beside the Admire. Whatever you say. You think you've got enough footage? It should be enough. So, what kind of video are you planning to make? I'm thinking. Can I make a request? It is an advertisement, so it's fine if you play up some things for effect. I'd like the Admire to come off as nicely as possible. And I'd like to look good in it as well. Oh. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I want to be famous or anything. It's just that I'm the face of the Aegis squad. I may not like it, but if people see a face they know, it could help sway them to our side. Then I can come out with Mass and Anchor together next time. Oh. Sure, no problem. The next donation drive is in 2 weeks. Can you finish it before then? No problem. Okay, I trust you. This has been such a wholesome bonding experience. Number 1, make the admire come off well. Number 2, make Helm come off well. Number 3, some creative licenses are allowed. I can't think of anything. I'm at a loss. Hey, Commander, what's with the book? Make killer ads in 3 days or less. Oh my god. I was wondering that the entire time we were filming. Like, can we edit? Do we know how to do that? Thinking about switching jobs? The economy isn't doing so hot right now. Do you need help with anything? Explain the situation to everyone. I'm not surprised you're doing such a thing. It may be difficult to fulfill all those requirements, but if we all put our heads together, I'm sure we can come up with something. Put our heads together? That could be fun. We'd look like a Cerberus or some other cool monster. Oh my god. Oh my god. We increased the brain cell count working on this by like 5. And Rapi probably holds like 4 of them. Wait a sec. I'm gonna get some rope so we can tie our heads together better. I didn't mean it literally. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, in my head canon, at some point during all this, I'm gonna say we actually tied our heads together. Just to F around, just for the fun of it. Then Helm will be here. The Admire's guns. I'll ask Shifty to give us some rapture footage. Ooh. Then for the ending, this speech should have the most impact. I think it'll be better to enlarge this part of it. 2 weeks later. Aww, oh, the counters. The advertisement is complete. Today is the day of the donation drive as well. Let's hurry and get to the Admire. Helm, we did it! Helm, how long must we wait? It's almost time to accept donations. I'm sorry. Just wait a little longer. You said you're going to play a video, right? I'm sure it'll go over well, but not if you make everyone wait too long. Helm! There you are. Oh, the way her eyes immediately lit up. That was cute. That was cute. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. How'd the video turn out? It's perfect. Then I'll start right away. Wait, don't you want to at least check it beforehand? No need. I'm sure it came out fine. If you say so. Thank you everyone for waiting. It took a while because I have something to show you. There's no need for any long speeches. This video will tell you all you need to know about the Admire and Aegis. The video starts to play. The first scene is a shot of Helm from a high vantage point overlooking the sea. She swan dives into the ocean and swims toward the Admire, which lies up ahead. She cuts through the water like a torpedo. It looks great. All the attention we put into it was worth it. I know, I want to see the video. With incredible speed, she leaps out of the water and lands on the bridge of the ship. This shot was done by taking the diving shot and putting it in reverse. I'm pretty proud of it. Helm stands atop the bridge and slams her sword upon the floor. Target, Tyrant-class Rapture up ahead. Admire, full speed ahead. All guns, forward. Report immediately when ready to fire. Anise's voice. Oh. Guns primed and ready to fire. Awaiting your order. Brace yourselves. Aegis cannon, fire. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. The ship's cannons fire out a barrage of beams. This shot was painstakingly done using special effects, and it looks just as good as a big budget film. The cannons slam into the Rapture and blow it to smithereens. Aw, this is so cute. We can thank Shifty for that footage. Whoa. There's a massive explosion, which was a shot purchased from another source. Neon's voice. 1,200 Tyrant-class Rapture units cleared. The smoke from the explosion surrounds the Admire and Helm as the two look over the horizon. So long as the Admire and the Aegis squad are here, the Ark will forever be safe. The video ends. Commander, this is... The people at the party roar in approval. I had no idea how amazing this ship was. When did you go up to the surface? Can you give us just a hint? Who cares about that? Did you see those cannons? It tore through those Raptures like a hot knife through butter. It's even more powerful than the specs indicated. Come on, what are we waiting for? Shut up and take my money! Oh my gosh. This is huge. I must go and inform everyone I know about this. Ooh. Ooh. Everyone, I'm sorry, but this video is a lie. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Help. Help. Reason for existence. Tackle her, stop her. In an instant, the crowd erupts into a fervor. Help, we need money. I'm sorry to tell you, but the video you just saw is a complete fabrication. It doesn't contain a single ounce of truth. Well, that's not true. There clearly has been some kind of mistake. Please disregard what you just saw. But what about the donations? Burning Gum's like, I like the video. I won't accept them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello? I get the pride, but Helm. If you don't, you may not last another month. Then so be it. I still won't accept them. If you insist. Our most profuse apologies for the confusion, everyone. Please, enjoy the rest of the party. While the party continued, the atmosphere was extremely tense and awkward. The donation drive was utterly ruined by an over-exaggerated advertisement. I mean, I don't want to say it's over-exaggerated. Or like, this is what could happen. Damn, that's crazy. 1 hour later. Commander put his heart and soul into that. Commander and the counters. Good job. I'm sorry. Don't be. To be honest, I didn't expect you to do this much. Everyone loved your video. But this isn't what I want. I don't want to achieve something based on lies. When we finally have a chance to prove ourselves on the battlefield, I want it to be real. Apparently, this whole group of people has never heard the concept of ads before. I'm sorry. I tried to force myself to accept it. I can understand. You should head back and get some rest. Oh, what the hell? What was that? Sounded like an explosion. The sound starts to get louder. Helm! Helm! What's the matter? There's a hole on the side of the Admire. Oh my god. A hole. Someone must have set off a bomb inside it. Water is pouring in. What the hell? How many people are there below deck? About 20. Mass, get down there, seal off the area, and start welding. Hey yo, where's our camera? Where's our camera? It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to prevent any more water from coming in. Anchor, go figure out if anyone is in the area that will be blocked off. Rescue everyone you can. Rescue everyone you can find in the lower decks and do a head count. What should I do if there are people in the areas that are going to be sealed off? People always take priority. Remember our training. No. I'm drawing a blank. Both of you, look at me. Just do what we practiced. We've trained for this before. You can do it. I'm counting on you both. Can you do it? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Now go. The sound of people talking gets louder. I'm sorry, everyone, but there's been a small incident on the ship. There's no need to worry. We're working on it as we speak, and we'll report back to you once we have gotten a full head count. I'm afraid we'll have to end tonight's party here. Just follow Mr. Birmingham, and he'll guide you off the ship. Right. I'll evacuate everyone on this side. Thank you. Commander. What should I do? As the event was wrapping up, I noticed someone leaving in a hurry. Oh, so you want me to tackle a guy? I could do that. Male. About 170 centimeters tall. 80 kilograms. Anything else that stood out? This is an event where you want to be seen, yet he was completely unremarkable. The fact he was so ordinary was what stood out to me. It was as if he thought keeping a low profile would help him fly under the radar, but I noticed. I want you to apprehend that man. Do you think he's behind the explosion? I'm almost positive he is. Where did he go? I saw him heading for the lower decks, and he hasn't come back up. I'm on it. I'm sorry, but I must remain here. This place will become more chaotic if I move. This place will be cleared out soon enough. I'll join you then. He's most likely armed. Be careful. The water is now ankle high. Has the hole been patched up? What about rescuing the people down below? No. First, let's find the suspect. Save me! Ahead, there is a door slightly ajar. A hand extends through the crack. You got yourself stuck? Stupid. Water is pouring out from the crack as well. There's a hole in the wall. Water is... Wasn't the hole at the bottom of the ship? I don't know. There's another hole here. It's dangerous to get any closer. I might get swept away by the current. Don't save the person is crazy. Oh my gosh. I guess I could try to save the person. If I get swept away, will Helm come and save me? I reach out and grab onto the man's hand. As I try to pull him out, he grasps tightly onto my hand. Oh. One more person before it's all over. Glory to heavenly ascension. Oh my God. Heavenly ascension made a lot more appearances in these earlier Bond stories, huh? There is a burst of light, and a huge shock rocks my body. Everything becomes a blur, and then darkness. A moment later, I'm awakened by a pungent smell and gentle vibrations. I can feel Helm's breathing. Are you okay? I almost died. Wouldn't be the first time. I saved you, so don't worry. Mass, Anchor, what's the situation? Welding is all finished. I just got the last person out. Too slow. This all should have been done 10 minutes ago. Our training clearly isn't working. When we get back, I'll retool our curriculum. Absolutely ridiculous. Would it kill you to give us a compliment? The commander's like, I almost died. You could have done better. Mass, can you come to my location? Why? There's a hole here as well. Aye, aye, sir. Damn. The terrorists belong to Heavenly Ascension. We confirmed that they stole an identification chip from one of the invitees. And implemented it onto one of their own. They had intended to wait until the guests had lined up to donate, then detonate the bombs to inflict as many casualties as possible. It's a good thing they weren't gonna give us any money. Canceling the donation drive had disrupted their plans, so they instead blew a hole in the Admire. I assumed they thought sinking the ship would take care of everything all at once. Good thing there wasn't any major damage. That's because everyone was quick on their feet. No one got hurt, and the evacuation went smoothly. In fact, thanks to this incident, donations have been piling in. The fact the ship was able to withstand such a powerful explosion showed how durable a vessel it is. Our prompt response time also highlighted Aegis's ability to handle a crisis situation. With these donations, we can buy ourselves some more time. More time to keep our promise. You'll fulfill your promise one day. I'm sure of it. I think about it every moment I can. The sun hanging high in the clear blue sky. The endless horizon stretches out before me. The Admire cuts through the sea as Mass holds the helm, and Anchor is on the lookout. All the while, I stand on the bridge, giving out orders. Let's make it a reality. Right. When that time comes, I hope to see you there. I want you to see it. See me keep my promise and prove no, our worth. Oh. Whoa. Like clouds float across. That was so interesting. Helm, Aquamarine. So this is post summer event, which is interesting because initial Helm, base Helm, was very interesting in just like lore, like world building and stuff. But like as far as her actual personality goes, wow, she was like a blend of like initial Rappi and like Unwa was the vibes I was getting. It genuinely threw me off how she didn't like really get along with Mass and Anchor. I remember when me and my family had to move the large piano out of the house. I still don't understand how we brought it in before that. Large piano? Ugh. During the summer event? Is it still playing? Like Command Center music? Huh. Is it supposed to? No. I was like, okay. Let's see if it stops. Okay. That was strange. I like double checked my Spotify. I was like, what? Stand in a row? Subordinate. I just don't get it. We're at a summer resort. How come you're working? How come I'm working? I didn't buy it for a second when the higher up said I could take a vacation. You're one to talk. Oh! I mean, technically speaking, the first one was my first thought. That's quite literally what I just said. I won't be mean. I didn't buy it for a second when the higher up said I could take a vacation. I know the feeling all too well. I feel I owe Deputy Chief Burningham in so many ways. So, getting some work done is the least I can do to repay him. Sounds like we're in the same boat. It certainly does. How much longer do you intend on working? Until I wrap up this report. Same here. I've got about 40 pages left. 40? Looks like we're in for a long week workday. Commander! Come on in. Guess what? What? Get a load of this. Neon, Rappy, and I were all competing to see who could float the longest. And I think some water may have seeped in through my thigh. Oh! I've been feeling a bit out of sorts. Hey, yo. any chance you could replace a few parts for me after we get back? How do you have... How is it not... How do you have... Why is that not like sealed? Like waterproof, like all the way? Your thigh? I know her body isn't built for water. I'm just like, even if it was raining or something, like how are your parts not like completely locked in place to that? Like what? Let me see. Your thigh? I conduct a rudimentary check on Anis. I'm not detecting any issues. While your phone can survive getting rained on, it won't survive falling into the toilet. Actually, it could. Oh, okay. That's good. But what if it's one of those issues where you can't pick it up on a cursory glance? I'd hate for us to get into a tight spot and then find out I'm unable to carry you to safety. Point taken. Getting submerged is more intense. Yes, obviously. But I'm saying, like, it's not like they went on this trip randomly. There was like a little bit of preparation before they went on the trip. I'll apply for an increase in our budget once we get back. Woohoo! Thanks, Commander. Love ya. Anis skips merrily out of the cabin. Honestly, subordinate. They could ask for the moon and you'd agree to it. Yes, they could. And for her to use swimming as an excuse, completely unwarranted. That's not quite the entire picture. What do you mean? Anis incurred a few minor injuries during one of the skirmishes on this island. So, what you mean is that ever since then, Anis has been wanting to swap her parts out for new ones. And she's using the swimming incident as a pretext since she's afraid to ask outright? That's my guess. She's the type who doesn't like to show weakness. See, that makes more sense. That she would have skirmishes and then got injured. Well, she came here fully locked up. I see. So she actually would have been rather hurt if you forced her to admit the truth just now? Precisely. Interesting. Lesson learned. Thanks. You're welcome. I turn my laptop back on and resume my work. Oh, we're teaching her social etiquette. And... oh. Hey! You in there? Wait, you in there, Greenhorn? Yes, it's open. About that thing you want it to be repaired. I know I'd said I'd have it done yesterday, but I'm gonna need a bit more time. How much longer do you need? Judging from the current progress, I'd say at least 2 more days. I'll get it done as quickly as possible. Fine, as long as I have it within 3 days. Okay, great. Volt has been down in the dumps since my work takes up all my time. If there's no rush, I can set aside some time to play with them. I'll keep you updated. Thanks. Leader leaves with a smile on her face. I don't know much about repairing things, But I do know that I can't stand those who break a deadline. Also, isn't the thing he wanted her to repair MMR's underwater rapture detection device? Yes. The longer that device isn't operational, the more danger we're all in. What were you thinking? Leader has been slaving away without any personal time for herself. And if I had drawn a hard line and forced her to adhere to the previous deadline, she would have felt I was being unfair, even though she wouldn't have said anything. Well, I suppose you're right. Also, the malfunction with the machine has nothing to do with its detection function, which is working just fine. So, it's a relatively low priority. Understood. How strange. As a squad leader, I always try to stay abreast of what's going on around me. Or, at least I thought I did. After everything I've seen today, however, I feel like I don't know the first thing about my fellow squad mates. Perhaps that's why Anchor and Mass always seem so disgruntled? What do you mean? Whenever we're preparing for the boat party or carrying out our other duties, they always argue with me. I always want to go above and beyond in order to show everyone what we're capable of, but they've never seemed particularly interested in such things. The end result is that I end up riding them too hard. This isn't a new development. I've long felt that something was awry. Be that as it may, I won't lower my standards or besmirch my pride under any circumstance. So, is there any chance you could give me some advice? I want to learn from a fellow leader like yourself. As for Mass and Anchor, I want to be someone that they can trust, just like Anise and Leader put such faith in you. Are you sure that it will work? You and I have very different leadership styles. It's okay. The entire reason I'm asking is because I want to change. I'm well aware of how much of a change it may be. If you insist. Are you sure you're not going to end up regretting this? I won't give up if you don't. Once I put my mind to something, I don't stop until it's finished. It's the fact that like her facial expressions are so much softer in this one. But it is interesting how it's like taking a whole nother unit, like a whole nother unit's bond story to get her into actually like asking these questions. It's like, she's putting the dots together. She's realizing. Task 1. What is this? You told me there were valuable objects around here. I don't see anything. Not happy. You can't be serious, subordinate. How do you expect me to lead these two? You said you wouldn't give up. I know, but... You're wondering why I selected these two of all people, aren't you? Yes. Couldn't you at least give me some more reliable people? Like Rappi or Pepper? Reliable? They're pretty reliable. Or is it that you're starting me off in the deep end, as it were? I can understand your thought process, but aren't we losing sight of the main goal here? I chose these two because they most closely resemble your actual squad mates. Oh. What? No, absolutely not. Sure, Mass prioritizes adventure over work, and Anchor dedicates most of her time to playing with marine life. But they're completely different from Jan and Frima. I don't know. I'd say there are some commonalities. All of them pursue their own goals and interests that are separate from the goals of their squad. True. I mean, Talentum's goal is money. But like, Jan does have her eyes on the prize. Fine. I asked for this, so I'm in no position to complain. So, what do you want me to tell them to do? First of all... So, that's what this is all about. You brought me over here just to clean this room? Cleaning sucks. Hate cleaning. Let's just give it a try, guys. There must be a reason Subordinate bunched us all together. There's nothing better than coming home to a clean room after a long day of work. It's good for the morale of the entire squad. Isn't that reason enough to clean? I guess I see what you're getting at. But I've always paid a cleaning lady to do this sort of thing. I've never done it myself. That's okay. I'll teach you. I know the basics. Clean before. The scavengers, number 1. Well, that's reassuring. I know the basics, Frima. A while later. Yeah. Oh! Sorry. Sleepy. Fabric ripping? What the? Did they glue this sheet to the bed or something? How come it's so hard to pull out? Hey, that gives me an idea. Bed sheets that you can lift up with ease. It'll be a great way to get my foot in the door of the bedding industry. Stop. Sheet ripping. It is? Fine. I'll pull it gently then. Adjust your strength, maybe? Hello? Did you hear that? Yes. Helm's heartbreaking. Oh no. The sound of Helm's heartbreaking. Listen. Everyone here knows that I'm capable of putting in a solid day's work. It's just that we're way out of my wheelhouse here. I'm about as useless as a screen door on a submarine right now. Was good before. Not now. Now, depressed. I was in a good mood before. Frima's too real. I freaking love Frima. Fine. Message received. I'll take care of the rest. You two are good to go.
No!
What? You're gonna do all this by yourself? There's still a lot to clean. Are you sure? It's okay. We've already got broken dishes and ripped sheets on our hands. It may be best if I handle the rest on my own. Sorry to have troubled you two with this. Fine by me. Whatever the leader says goes. We'll be waiting outside. Call us if you need anything. Thanks.
Mission failed.
Phew. Finally done. This room isn't even that spacious, but it took me forever and a day to clean it on my own.
All done?
Yeah, just finished. Where are the others? Sorry. I had to let them go. I felt they'd only make things worse. I'm sorry to let you down. I know you must have expected more from me. But I didn't. What?
I didn't expect much.
Commander! What do you mean?
It would have been great if you had done it as a group, but it's only natural if you're not capable of that.
In other words, this task amounted to nothing.
Considering how it ended, yes. How about we go out for a walk? Oh my gosh. The commander is like such a commander right now. I feel like I could name only like a handful of times when he goes like full command mode. As far as like how he acts and like you seeing it with like other like interacting with like others. But it's like, oh my gosh, wow, look at him go. Can't roll the 7 C's with that kind of leadership. Helm was the person who got placed into groups with people who slacked off. They didn't slack off. They like they were the person who tried to do the assignment and just like couldn't do the assignment. They even like felt bad about like, are you sure you don't want our help? But then Helm, they did worse. They made things worse than they were before. Sure. Yes. They were a net negative. However, it's like, as a quote unquote leader, you have to get them to a baseline. I don't know. It reminds me of my brother trying to learn how to wash dishes. Did he break dishes? Yes. He eventually learned how to wash them? Yes. First time excuses. Like, she kind of took the easy way out and just like doing it on her own.
This is the hammock where Freema always sleeps. Do you want us to chew her out for not cleaning?
No.
What then?
We're gonna borrow her hammock.
If nothing else, you've certainly kept me guessing today. Okay, take me through it.
First, lie down on it. After taking a deep breath, Helm tries to lie down on the hammock. Did she fall? Oh, oh no.
Sorry, I'll try again.
It's okay. Take your time.
Aren't you angry?
Why would I be?
I already failed to do one job you asked me to do today. And now I ended up tripping you because I couldn't even do something as simple as laying down in a hammock. If it were me, I would have been apoplectic.
Wow. Wow. Apoplectic. Overcome with anger. Extremely indignant. Wow. Apoplectic. Too many P's in that.
I'd have chewed you out like I usually do with Anchor and Mass.
You've never used a hammock before.
That's no excuse. NIKKE's somatic functions are superior to humans in many ways. It's preposterous that I can't pull off such a simple physical task.
Why are you always so hard on yourself?
I can't stand the notion of failure. Think about it, subordinate. The Aegis squad is responsible for the only battleship in the entire arc. Our maintenance costs are far and above the greatest of any squad. It's an immense amount of responsibility, and it's all in the hands of just 3 people: me, Anchor, and Mass. As you can imagine, all sorts of incidents are popping up as a result. When something goes wrong, no one tells us it's okay because it's our first time. Not even once. Our job consumes a lot of resources and manpower. Saying you're sorry only gets you so far. So everything has to be planned down to the finest detail. Either it's us or our squad.
Okay, but working this way has made you a nervous wreck. And you're passing that negative energy onto Mass and Anchor.
I know. But what else can I do? I can't shirk my responsibilities simply because I'm stressed out. Mass, Anchor, the Admire, Deputy Chief Birmingham, who works so hard to maintain our squad. All of our sponsors who are kind enough to donate to our cause, and
you can lean on me. Those people are not your responsibility. If anything, they're supposed to back you up in times of need.
But I've never thought of it that way.
Try to change your mindset. Trusting the people around you is not as bad as you may think.
I feel so bad. Bad that I couldn't even climb into a simple hammock. That you look so disheveled and your uniform is soiled due to my mistake.
So we look good.
That even though you've been so patient with me, nothing is working out as you probably hoped. But I guess it's okay to feel bad sometimes. Because there are always people who will accept you for who you are, warts and all, like you. My squad mates would probably have done the same thing if they were here. They must be hoping that I'll treat them in kind. Rather than being pushy, fretful, and angry all the time, I should be the kind of leader who has faith in her colleagues. Is this why you made me do all these strange things today? So that I'd come to this realization?
It's about time. It took a while, but now you're getting it. Commander! I'm sorry. I know I mustn't have been easy dealing with me. But from now on, I'll try my best. I'm a quick learner. Good. Now, give getting into the hammock another spin. Okay. Helm stands up. Spread it out with your hands and then sit on it first. Okay. That was easier than I thought it'd be. I think I failed the first time because I tried to lie down straight away. So, now all I need to do is swing my legs over, right? Right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gah, it's shaking all over the place. Grab the ropes on both sides. Got it. It's much more stable now. Gosh, how dumb could I have been to try and lay down straight down? Straight down on this thing. I have to say, it's pretty comfortable. It feels like I'm being wrapped in a cozy blanket. Best of all, I can look straight up at the night sky. The wind against my face, the Milky Way high up in the sky. Usually, I'd only get to see this kind of view on the deck of the Admire. Oh, jeez. I just realized that I've been hogging this hammock all to myself. Do you want to join me? Unfortunately, it's only meant for one. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I know what I should say, but I'm so tempted of her response to 2. Damn. Of course. Okay. That's the obvious answer. But like, if I was the trailblazer, I would have picked 2. It's a little narrow, but I'll make some room for you. I was just joking. Oh. Sorry, I take things a bit too literally sometimes. Then, how about we sit next to each other? Why? Because it might actually only be meant for one. Like, what if we actually break it? I think there's enough room for the 2 of us if we're sitting. Helm scooches over to the side. It's a bit narrower than I expected. It'll be a tight squeeze. Sounds like an actual small hammock. Are you okay with that? I am if you are? I am if you are. I'm fine with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you in the first place. Let me get in there then. I sit down next to Helm and start to lean back. Oh, wait, don't lean against it or the rope might... I thought it would break, but it didn't. This hammock is more durable than you think. Apparently. Then let me try. Helm leans back. Huh? Feels good. This is much more comfortable than sitting upright. This would be perfect for cozying up with a good book. It feels nice to be close to you as well, and feel the warmth of your body. What's the matter? Some thoughts are meant to stay inside my head. Nothing. I just remembered something I'd forgotten earlier. I'm sorry, but may I go now? I think that's enough instruction for today. I shouldn't take up more of your time. I'll see you around. Helm gets up hastily and leaves. Huh? Not us in our confusion. It's the thought that counts. The next day. Feels like we're back to square one. You've sacrificed your entire day so that you could spend time with me. I wasn't able to finish my work for that day as well, as a result. I see. Oops. By the way, Helm, are you not feeling well? Huh? I'm perfectly fine. I had a physical examination this morning, and everything was normal. I'm not so sure about that. I reach out to touch Helm's forehead. What are you doing? Seems to me like you've got a fever. How is that possible? I haven't been overexerting myself physically, and I haven't eaten anything that would cause me to get sick. It must be something weighing on your mind. No, it's not that. Could you please take your hand back? Helm frantically pushes my hand away. I'm worried about you. Don't be. I'm perfectly alright. At any rate, you still have a mountain of paperwork to attend to. If you want to make me comfortable, you can stay focused on that. If you say so. I focus on my work for a while. Right. About that thing you said you wanted to investigate earlier? Yes? Could you do me a favor? Can you not stare at me when I call you? Just keep looking at the screen. What? Why? Don't ask me why. I can't even explain it myself. Okay, got it. I feel kind of hurt. I mean, I find it hilarious, to be honest, to be frank. Oh my gosh, she said not to look, chat. Why are you looking? Guilt her? Oh my god. Oh. This is y'all's story. I feel kind of hurt. I'm sorry. Subordinate. Can I ask you one more thing? Yes? Have you ever heard of something like someone has romantic feelings for their superior? Or even professes their love directly? Never. That kind of thing is frowned upon in the military. What? It's never personally happened to me before. What a random question that has nothing to do with the two of us. It's a question for a friend of a friend. Saying that it's frowned upon is, oh my god. It's never personally happened to me before. That's hilarious. I feel like this aged so well for the commander. I guess that makes sense, since Mr. makes sense, since Mr. Anderson is your superior officer. Just saving that for my own mental headcanon. Thank you. Have you ever heard of anything like that, though? Not really. That kind of thing is frowned upon in the military. He still ended up saying it! Right. I suppose such conduct would be unbecoming. Obviously, I know how it's meant to be read, but I have my own headcanon. That doesn't have to be the same as chat's headcanon. Thank you very much. Come on, girly, get that. We'll feed you crumbs, and I'll take those crumbs and make a whole meal. Did I read this? I suppose such conduct would be unbecoming. Understood. What makes you ask? It's called girl dinner. Crumbs and yaoi? Oh my god, stop. I adore you. No reason. I was just curious what the consequences of that sort of thing would be. But as you said, it would never happen anyway. I'm glad you and I see eye to eye on this. Oh. Helm covers the laptop she was working on. Excuse me for just a moment. I think I need to get some air. Oh. Helm. This report is due soon, but my mind is all jumbled. I'll go with you. That's okay. You've got a lot of work to do. I've already taken up enough of your time. Excuse me while I cry, literally. I'm off. I'm just gonna go take a swim in the ocean real quick. You know, just... I start working again. Oh. Just as my work is about finished, as if on cue, it begins to rain. Hey, yo, we actually spent all that time working? Look at us being productive. I grab an umbrella and head outside. Aww. Huh? Why did the rain suddenly stop? Why are you standing here in the rain? Subordinate? What are you doing here? You went out without an umbrella. Ah. If that's why you came outside, you can head back in. I'm a NIKKE. A little bit of rain won't cause any problems. I know that. It's the thought that counts. What do you mean? It's about you having someone who cares about whether you're getting rained on. Why is this reading like an effing shoujo slice of life? Huh? And I suppose you're the one that cares. You could say that? Isn't it obvious? Oh my god. No. Cause I think both are a little oblivious. Just a tiny bit, just a crumb. Honestly, these are both kind of good answers. could say that.
I had no idea. You said it yourself. Why would you care so much about a lower-ranking officer?
What a silly thing to say. There are plenty of people in the military, but you're special. Oh!
What makes me special?
You mean a lot to me. Wow! Wow!
Why would you say that? I came out here to sort out my thoughts, and now they're all in a jumble again.
Wow, Commander! Wow! Murmur of the heart. That's so funny. The next day, Helm is acting strangely. Helm?
Subordinate. How long have you been there?
I've been calling you for a while.
Oh, sorry. My mind was elsewhere. Did you have a task for me?
I was gonna ask you to support leader. Stop. My temptation with some of these answer choices. It's not that.
Well, I have some urgent matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me.
Helm runs off before I can say anything else. The problem with like some of the more like those kinds of answer choices is that they don't fit with what the commander's saying outside of those answer choices. Like, I could understand why Girly would be confused.
Hey, Greenhorn. What's up?
I'm looking for Helm.
Ah. She was helping me with the repair until a little while ago. Once she knew you were coming, she scurried off into the woods. What's the deal? Did you two have a fight or something?
I have no idea.
Well, at any rate, she was heading towards the coastal hotel. She didn't say much, but it was clear that she was going through something. Go talk to her, or apologize if you've done something wrong. We're still gonna be on this island for a good long while. So it would be in your best interest to patch things up with her.
My thoughts exactly. Leader! Ooh. Helm. Not the flower field.
Subordinate.
Why are you avoiding me?
It's not like that. I just needed some space. So please, just... would you leave me alone? I'm begging you.
Do you have a problem with the advice I've been giving you? Are you trying to take on every task yourself again? Are you trying to take on every task yourself again?
What? No. Yesterday, you told me to place more trust in others and rely on them more. I was up all night pondering how I could put that into practice. So, if my problem was something that could be solved by asking for help, I would have done that already. This all has to do with my condition. So I knew there was no point in consulting you on it.
Your condition?
Yes.
She's in love.
What? Did I say something wrong?
Helm, I'm your superior. Oh? It's my job to make sure you're taken care of. If you're going through something, why would it be pointless to talk to me about it?
Because it's about her feelings about you. It's just that... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to undermine your authority in any way. I'm just a bit overwhelmed at the moment, and I wasn't thinking straight.
My authority is not the problem. The problem is that you're in bad shape, and that I have no idea what's wrong or how to help.
Ah, I see. Honestly, it's not what you think. This is something I have to solve on my own. Time will tell if I'm up to the task.
At least give me something to go on. What exactly is wrong?
It's my heart. It keeps racing.
Do you have a heart condition? Are you dying?
My face also gets hot, like it's been burned. My work efficiency has gone down the drain because of all the anxiety I'm feeling. I have no idea why I'm like this, though.
Uh-huh. We should get you checked out.
But I'd have to take off my clothes for that.
If you're not feeling well, that should be the least of your worries.
No, what I mean is... Fine. I'll take them off.
Wait, what?
But can you turn the other way?
What? We're not going to marry for the check. I'm like, whoa.
No. It's not about me doing her effing examination. It's like, how are we... What? What?
Then you can tell me where to start.
What?
It's okay. It'll only take a few minutes. We're doing the exam ASAP. This is important. She could be dying right now. I need to check immediately. Oh my god.
Okay.
In a random field? That's what I'm like, what? I give Helm an examination as quickly as possible.
Is everything okay?
Your heart is beating 1,000,000 miles per hour. You're running a bit of a temperature as well. Could be a low fever.
Like I said, it's been like this for a few days now. If anything, it's gotten worse. Actually, it's been like this ever since I first met you.
Since you first met us?
It was at first sight, Helm? As if something sharp is poking and prodding at my heart. To be honest, I don't know much about this or how to solve it. And
I don't want to know. You're my superior and a human. When she was calling us a playboy, dang, she's got it bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, she definitely did not act like it at first sight. But inside, in her heart, in her head, it was Jover. I've been trying to keep you at a distance, but... Subordinate. Talk to me. Please. I also find it very fascinating that this is like half of her, a big part of her entire dilemma is that we're her superior, and yet her nickname for us is subordinate. What should I do? You know about these things. You're the commander who's poised to become the stuff of legend. You're observant of your surroundings. You taught me how to get along with my coworkers. So, tell me, how do I take these feelings and bury them?
Well, I think we're gonna be a little bit selfish and tell you to do the exact opposite, to be honest.
How can I undo this situation when it's become such a tangled mess? Can't you tell me what to do? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you in this situation. This is such a cliche. Why not? What you do from here is entirely up to you. What? What are you talking about? That's only something you'd say if you felt the same way about me. She's like, wow, wow. I kiss Helm. Oh, it's a kiss. Damn. What are you doing? Say it or don't. It's up to you now. You know, I'm happy we're like completely oblivious. Those ... had me a little worried because it was like either he's taking this information in, processing and knowing exactly what's going on, or he's like genuinely like befuddled. It could go either way. I'm a little concerned. Why would you? I told you, I don't know much about this. He likes to play around. That's the thing though. It's like throughout this entire little boss story, it was like, okay, he's locked the F in. And then other times I'm like, wait, does he not? No. He toes the line between absolute dumbass and long con genius. Literally that. Literally that. You have to hold my hand through it, starting with the basics. I'm a fast learner, so... So that's your answer. I get it. What the hell? I give Helm another kiss. Commander. Startled, her knees buckle, and she kneels on the grass. There she goes. Then I'll teach you. I've taught you many other things before. Now I'll teach you about love. That is wild, sir! That is wild! What? What game am I playing? That's so That's the comment. I feel like I'm watching a high school slice of life anime. What?
Okay. Got it. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Oh, I don't... Okay. That's what I've always done during our time together. And you've never once ignored or minimized my feelings.
The midsummer drizzle gently falls down on us until we're drenched. We only dry off once the sun reemerges a few hours later.
In the field?
We remain in the same spot, transfixed the entire time.
Hey, yo, what the hell did we do in the field? Were we... Like, am I just supposed to, like, put the imagination to work? Were we just, like, making out that entire time? Or, like...
Time for favorite item to know? Holy crap. That was wild. Just a lot of kissing. Christian stuff.
They didn't leave room for Jesus.
He builds it up. Probably getting donut in the gut every other week. Oh my gosh. That was time for a YouTube intermission for the Dave stuff. Also, this song is pretty good for the end of this event. Honestly. It do be a good end of credits. When I tell you this favorite item confused the hell out of me when I started it. I made it like I made it one part in, and then I had to back the hell out because I was like, what the hell? How did we escalate to what? What? TLDR, Helm misses Commander while diving with Dave. Thank you. I do really like the dynamic of, like, yes, she's like technically a subordinate of the commander, but the, like, them approaching it from the mature, like, leader to leader, like, slow build of the romance as they do their everyday task and, like, getting advice on how to lead and do their jobs better and stuff. It's cute. It's cute. I like the dynamic. A morning to summon courage. When I tell you, the beginning of this favorite item made me have a little crash out with my brain just actually going, what the hell is going on? And then here we are. Helm Bond story. Summer Helm Bond story. I now have much needed context. I'm woken up by the feeling of something warm around me being removed.
Sorry, did I wake you?
What time is it right now? 6:30. I'll sleep a little more. Okay, it's your day off, so you can afford to sleep in a bit. As I listen to the sound of water flowing from the shower across the room, I fall back asleep. Knit. Subordinate. Subordinate. Wake up. I slowly open my eyes to the sound of a familiar voice. You're awake. How did you sleep? Good. How about you, Helm? I slept well too. As I sit up in bed, I can see that the table is covered in various documents, along with Helm's tablet. She must have been working on something while I was asleep. Helm moves slightly to block my view. I was thinking of having some breakfast. What do you think? Let's eat together. I should take a shower for... forget it. I don't feel like it. Come here. Now, okay. This is where my crash out started, chat. Number 3, this is where my crash out started because ignorant Vidya, okay? Ignorant Vidya was like, okay, so we're waking up. I'm assuming Helm's with us. Oh, she's using our shower? Okay, that's whatever. Like, people use our shower all the time. And then when I saw that she was working in the morning, I was like, oh, has she been like working the entire night? Were we like working on stuff together? And then like I fell asleep. And then like when she woke up, like when I woke up for like that little bit, she was like still working. Like and then I was like, come here. What do you mean? Hello? Come here. I can't do that. It gets worse. I'll explain more as we go. We'd end up wasting the entire day away. And then my crash out continued because I'm like, what? Why can't we do that? It's my day off. It's not a matter of can or can't. It's that you shouldn't. Helm gives me a stern look. You're as serious as ever. You're as severe as ever. You're as serious as ever. Helm hesitates for a moment, then sits down next to me. Very slowly, she wraps her arms around my waist and gently leans her head on my shoulder. At this point, I was entirely confused. Nothing was making sense. I was like, wait, did she stay the night? What the hell's going on? Good morning, subordinate. The scent of my shampoo wafts from Helm's blue hair. My shampoo. An awkward evening again. Helm and I are having dinner tonight at the Ark. Despite my arriving 15 minutes early, Helm is already there waiting for me. Oh, sorry. You haven't been waiting long, have you? Effing are married. This is crazy. Not at all. We sit down across from each other and order our food.
had to wake up an hour earlier than usual today. The Admire had to undergo some routine maintenance. How did it go? There weren't any major issues, thanks to Mast and Anchor doing their part. I CC'd you into the report that I wrote, so you can consult that for the details. Let's see. I briefly fiddle with my phone. Among the documents I've received today, there is one written by Helm. This is the one. Let's have a quick look. Huh? The file size is eye-wateringly massive, despite only being a text document. I quickly set my phone down. I'll look at it later. Okay. There's nothing out of the ordinary in it, so there's no rush.
You said that's gonna take forever to download.
Also, the next fundraiser on the ship has been set. I organized the supplies and wrote up a preliminary schedule this afternoon. I don't think there will be any issues. Would you like to check those as well? If you send it to me, I'll review it later. Is there anything else that you need help with? Well, is there any chance you could stop by the fundraiser? I think it would be a great help.
That's easy enough. I'll adjust my schedule. Imagine if this was just a series of bed talks. Good thing this is a public place now. Honestly, I think it would hit different if this was just a series of bed talks. The fact that like we're out in public having like a freaking dinner date night while going through this stuff, it's like so mundane that it really highlights just how comfortable we are with each other now. Like, literally married couple status. This is crazy.
Thanks.
In the conversation that follows, Helm speaks about the training schedule, updates concerning the Admire, and upcoming plans concerning how to run the squad. She barely mentions herself, and even when she does, it's only in the context of training or studying. At this rate, it feels like...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. It's just that... You're so beautiful. This conversation feels a bit too formal.
Oh. I mean, like, obviously I want to compliment her, but like, also the conversation.
You gotta gas her up before starting the serious convo?
It's not even like trying to have a serious convo, right? It's like date night. I want to know more about her. Okay.
You're so beautiful.
Huh? It makes me happy to hear you say that. But are you sure there isn't something else you want to say?
Is having a lot of intrusive thoughts recently. What intrusive thoughts? What did I do? This conversation feels a bit too formal.
Oh?
It feels like I'm in a mission briefing.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention.
What didn't you do? Apparently.
It's just...
What?
I find it difficult to determine how familiar to be when speaking. I'm not sure what kind of conversations we're supposed to have now that we're a couple.
It's just You don't have to overthink it. It's fine. Just be comfortable and speak naturally. In daylight and all. Like, wow! Like, it's one thing when the commander says the cheesy, I'll teach you about love, and then fade to black, right? It's another thing when you get the effing follow-up saying, we are indeed lovers. Helm? I'm sorry. It's still a little difficult for me. It's my first time being in a relationship like this. You've always seemed like the type of person who excels at everything from the start. Don't be silly. I'm not saying that there aren't people like that who exist, but I'm certainly not one of them. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh my god. Was Rapi incapacitated? When do we break the news to Rapi? Why are we talking about Rapi right now? Is this Rapi's story? No, this is Helm's story. Like, can we not view these stories in like pockets for what they are? I don't understand the like. That's why we can't have nice things. Like it's not just y'all, but like I've definitely noticed this amongst NIKKE community. So like weird jealousy pushing agenda between the NIKKEs. Like I prefer when we're doing someone's story. That's their time. And then when we're doing Rafi's story, that's her time. Like, just like ragging on him, just making fun of Rafi. I don't like making fun of Rafi though. Like, that's my thing. I love Rafi's story with the commander doing the slow burn that it's doing. Has she reached like these steps? No, but she's getting there. Damn it! She's going at her own pace, and that's okay. Like all the NIKKEs can go at their own pace. A day off with friends. All things considered, Helm's romance was actually a pretty slow burn over the course of a couple years. It was. Feels like it. Because there definitely was not anything real cooking in that first one. Like that first one, like really romance was kind of non-existent. She got a hug, that's a win. That hug effing meant a lot. That hug meant a lot, and it was cute, and like, damn it, it's okay that it ended with a hug. Like, ugh. She's definitely not getting there. Mods, time this man out. Like, we already know the commander is a shared man. We don't gotta rag on Rafi for taking her time. Literally that. Literally that. Like, it's fine that each of them has their pocket and goes at their own pace. Like, that's perfectly fine. A day off with friends. It's definitely somewhere around here. Ah. Helm pulls an old cardboard box off the shelf.
This is the one. I'm sure of it. Helm! Anchor and I... Huh? What are you doing? What's that box for? I was tidying up my room. What? What's so strange about that? It's not weird to clean your room, but doing it on a weekend? That's the best time to clean. That's bonkers. Oh. Why are you doing this now, of all times? I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I've been too busy.
When else do you have time?
Literally. Cleaning on a Sunday? Like, it's set in stone. Well, I suppose our squad has been pretty busy. Even after we managed to complete major missions, we've still got to deal with training, maintenance checks, and preparing for fundraisers like we always do.
Oh, I also love to see the progress. The progress between Helm and her squad. Like, look how far we've come.
It's craziness. Just hearing about it makes me tired. I'm going to sleep. Just because we accomplished something big. Wait. I'm gonna pretend what you were gonna say next. Ahem. Just because we accomplished something big, it doesn't mean we're relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities. Now, hurry up and go prepare for today's training. It's the weekend, so we also have plenty of time on our hands to do some maintenance on the Admire. Wow, you sound just like her. She had the whole spiel ready to go. Of course. You have any idea how long I've known Helm? I can imitate her voice to a T. Yeah, you even got her accent right. Woohoo! My training is starting to pay off. I mean, it's not paying off. You can say that again. Hey. Just because we accomplished something big, it doesn't mean we're relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities.
Damn, Mass really did clock her.
Wow, he really is saying it. Hold on, is this really happening? If she's really saying it word for word, then... Now hurry up. It's really happening! It was just a joke! Self-fulfilling prophecy. Feel free to enjoy your day off. Just remain on standby and be in contact. Ah! Signal confirmation in progress. Huh? Did the results come back? There's no way that's Helm, is it? The Rapture Spy. It's Helm.
The way she like immediately went to look.
No way. Is it really so strange for me to suggest resting on the weekend? Of course it is. Although, now that I think about it, I guess not really. And again, if I'm being honest, you've been a lot softer lately, Helm. Yeah, you even give compliments sometimes.
Sometimes.
This isn't some kind of trap, is it? No, it's not. I was simply going to reorganize this box, and get some rest as well. I see. Is what you're looking for in that box? Yes, I'm certain of it. I remember... Don't ask me how I knew. I've known you long enough. I understand how you operate. I guess I wasn't the only one who thought that. What are you looking for? It's nothing special.
Helm pulls an old compass out of the box.
A compass? What do we need that for? The Admire has its own navigational equipment. Equipment can always fail. You should always remain prepared for the unexpected. If the Admire's navigational systems fail, a single compass isn't gonna be much help. Well, if nothing else, it's very Helm-like. Hold up. How come the needle keeps moving?
Instead of remaining in a fixed position, the needle of the ode compass sways back and forth erratically.
It must be the Ark's magnetic field. The Ark's power grid does shift the magnetic field by a significant margin. Something operating on the principles of ordinary magnetism doesn't stand a chance here. After all, the Ark's energy output is far greater, don't you think? And not to mention it being way closer than the distance between the North and South Pole. Ooh, you're so smart, Mass. So...
Mass pulls out a similar compass from her pocket.
That's why we use specially calibrated compasses like this one. That ancient compass of Helm's is probably busted. Do you carry around a compass too? Of course. You never know when you'll need to set sail in a little rowboat.
This is so cute.
A true pirate is always ready for adventure. Why were you looking for that compass anyway, Helm? Because...
Helm looks at Mass's compass, whose needle is firmly pointing north. She then looks down at her compass, whose needle is wandering aimlessly.
I think a new goal has come into view.
Mass and Anchor silently exchange a look. Who compasses? I liked her response of being like, you never know when you're gonna have to go on a little rowboat.
That's so cute.
Why did I get muted? Like, actually, why? I genuinely don't know what I did wrong. I sadly don't have the patience as the commander to teach social etiquette. You can just TLDR it. Ooh. Streamer felt like it. The day my heart vapored. While on my date with Helm, something keeps drawing my attention. My date with Helm. My date with Helm. Woo! Woo! From the moment we met, Helm has continually taken out an old compass from her pocket every few minutes and glances at it. Helm? Huh? Is something the matter, subordinate? Well... You don't have to worry. I'm not gonna make you stop in every store. When someone goes shopping with their significant other, they experience stress levels comparable to that of losing a close relative.
What? What? Is that a thing? Is that true? Significant other, I know. I know. I know.
I've made a list of precisely what I need. No, that's not it.
Shopping can be stressful.
What's with the compass? Oh, sorry. Does it bother you? It's nothing really. Think of it as a kind of talisman. Something to take out once in a while to remind myself of my resolution.
Is that what you call once in a while?
Huh?
I point out to Helm that she has been glancing at the compass on the minute, every minute, since we met this evening.
But that's impossible. No, I should apologize. I'm sorry, subordinate. I should have paid more attention to you on our date.
Is something wrong?
Not exactly.
Helm takes out the compass from her pocket.
I've never...
Wait.
I've had this compass ever since I joined the Aegis squad. I felt I'd need something unwavering to guide me, to show me the way toward achieving my goals.
So, your original goal was to join the Aegis squad?
Yes, and thanks to you, I've accomplished that goal to some extent. But back then, I was desperate. There were so many responsibilities weighing me down that I couldn't fully pursue what I wanted to do. And I had to give my all for those people who believed in me. At least, that's what I thought. But to maintain that level of intensity, you need willpower. And willpower is a finite resource. So, whenever I felt like I was faltering, I would take out this compass.
Willpower is a finite source.
Whenever I saw the needle unfalteringly pointed in a single direction, I would remind myself to stay on course. But now, it seems to be broken. Do you feel you have a new goal to work towards now? That's... well... I want to connect with you more. I want to be a partner who is easy to love. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. All this reminiscing about the past must have made me emotional. Why don't we try and liven up the mood a bit? How about we go to that steakhouse you mentioned for dinner tonight? All right, let's go. I take Helm's hand in mine as we walk. Hold on, this isn't the way to the restaurant. We'll go there some other time. Oh? Then, where are we going now? Somewhere we can see the stars. What the hell? What the actual hell? Although, the whole I want to be someone who's easy to love is both a cute and a oh. One of my first immediate reactions it's okay if you're not 100% easy to love, because he loves you for you, you know? A night lit by stars. Helm and I walk together along a snow-laden pathway. Up in the sky, stars. That's right. Helm wearing INTJ noises. I mean, I get it. I think it's one of those things of do as I say, not as I do. I can't take my own advice, but I can recognize it in a situation. Is this what you wanted to show me? You could say that. May I see your compass? Okay. As we ascend from the depths of the arc to the surface, the needle gradually settles and points firmly north. You don't always need a compass to find your way, do you? Helm silently looks up at the sky. Following the line of the crimson needle's pointed tip, one star in the sky shines brighter than any other. So, you mean the stars? I search my memory for the lessons I took a long time ago in navigation. Literally, when? When did we take lessons in navigation? And how do we remember? Compasses aren't always exact. Depending on where you are, or how much time has passed, the direction they point can shift. Therefore, you need to consult other sources to pinpoint the exact direction. I know about this.
My dad tried to teach me about compasses one time.
My dad, well, Papa not. He's tried multiple times to teach Vidya how to use like a compass and a map. Cause you know, he was like in the Navy and the Boy Scouts and blah blah blah. And he's like, what are you gonna do if that phone of yours can't tell you where to go, huh? Like, I'm not gonna go anywhere. That's what. For example, like the North Star. Doomsday prep? No, it's not doomsday prep. It's just like GPSs aren't like always reliable. And he's like the kind of person that like remembers like maps and directions and stuff like super easily. You know? Like he drives everywhere like without using maps. He just like remembers that stuff. And I'm just like, could not be me. Could not be me. Like street names and all that? Nope. I look for landmarks. And if they tear down that building, I guess I'm screwed. I hand the compass back to Helm. Did what I said make sense?
Nothing's wrong. It's just... Mass told me something similar as well.
Oh.
I just wanted to relive some old memories.
Mass and Anchor silently exchange a look.
Helm, do you know when I would consult this compass? When setting out for an adventure?
She's learning.
I knew you'd say that. There's no way I'd look at something like this. Huh? This lump of metal doesn't know my desires. It's merely a prop. Just something that looks the part. My heart tells me where to go.
Huh?
And wherever the sea grants me permission, that's where I wander. That, my friend, is true adventure. That is the true essence of being a pirate. I'm not sure I follow. So smart, yet so foolish. I thought you were getting better, but your old self is coming out again.
Oop. Mass extends her index finger, and points to Helm's compass.
You don't follow that.
Mass raises her finger.
Ooh. Huh? You follow this.
Helm glances down at Mass's finger, which is resting on her chest.
But if you're going to give me another speech about how we technically don't have hearts, spare me.
You give her those kinds of speeches, Helm? Oh my god. How often do you give her those speeches?
Although Mass spoke about the heart, not stars.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't fully understand then.
Helm raises her head and looks at the glittering night sky.
I see now. You don't always have to follow the compass. I think I know now why you wanted to come see the stars.
I mean, yes, in essence, yes, they're similar. I can't help but think like, well, the stars are like a legit and proper navigational tool versus like,
My heart tells me that we're gonna go this way now.
All I wanted to do was go for a walk in the snow with you and go stargazing. You know, I don't think I've ever actually thought about that. But now that I'm thinking about it, does this? Oh, no, that can't. How is it that we go up to the surface throughout all these random stories with different weather when we get up there? It's not like all of these stories are happening at like always different times of the year. The surface has whatever weather we need it to. The arc has an elevator. Elevators go different air. But like, I think if anything, that low-key shows just how massive the effing arc is. For you to go up random elevators and have different weather patterns at different points. I don't think I've ever like thought about it from like that perspective. Because that, wow. Like, how is it snowing? But then sometimes we go up and it's like a desert, and then sometimes it's a forest. It doesn't reach Texas, not before reclamation. Oh my god. It has to hold 10 million. Again, like it doesn't. The scale of it, I guess, just never like processed in that capacity before.
I see. And that's it?
Yeah.
It's not the compass, but the stars.
Right?
Don't overthink it and follow your heart.
Precisely. That's so cute. So tell me, Helm, what do you want to do? Helm looks down at the old compass.
I want to visit famous cafes with you. And I want to take some photos together so I can show them off to other people.
Let's go this weekend. This is like the little desires. Like having these NIKKEs who just have absolutely zero relationship / I don't know, like opportunity to explore what they want to do, and then hearing like the little simple things that they want to do. It's like, oh.
And when we're out shopping, I want to try on pretty clothes and ask you if they look good on me.
Could we maybe skip that one? What? What? I want to click it. I want to know what the hell she says to that. I'll clear my schedule. We're going the complete cheese route. But just know, I'm curious.
Those aren't the only things I want to do. There are plenty more. But right now,
Helm looks up at the star-filled night sky.
I want to have a wonderful time. Underneath this beautiful sea of stars. Just the two of us.
Hold on. Morning, evening, day off, day, night.
Sweet fragrance of dawn.
We'll come back for goober route. I feel like I picked the goober options in HSR as the Trailblazer a lot. A lot. Unless certain characters are evolved. While waiting for Helm, who has gone out to install decoys and scout the area, I prepare a spot in the ruins where we could spend the night. Oh. I'm back. There aren't any raptures in the nearby vicinity, and I set up the decoys as well. Great. Good work. They are YouTubers. I adore them. After that, we share some emergency rations and talk. Other than the unusual setting of the ruins up on the surface, we pass the time in a fashion similar to any other day. I know the rations bit is like, just to remind you of like what the actual setting is. However, between each of our sentences, a subtle silence lingers. Oh my god. Helm, with her compass on a cord around her neck, approaches me. Where's the compass leading you? Could I tell you something, subordinate? What is it? Just like a compass needle shifts with changes in the magnetic field, the North Star changes over time too. After all, we just call the star that's closest to the North Star. What? Wow, this is the first time I've seen you so surprised. Actually, I'm quite an idiot. Grade A caliber one. At the end of the day, I think only one thing matters. I know constellations change, but like, I didn't consider that. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of that one time we were watching that video and how North Star does not equal brightest star, right? It doesn't matter what name people give to the direction they're heading, or if the methods used to determine that sense of direction change over time. One thing that won't change is the destination. Helm steps to my side slowly and stops. The compass needle now points towards me. This is so epic cheesy. This is so epic cheesy. My heart can't. My heart cannot. So, for just a little while longer, I want to keep using the methods I'm familiar with. She's like, follow the compass. Helm nudges against me, and I step backwards. Slowly and straight as an arrow, following the compass's direction. I cannot. I fall down onto the bed with my arms wrapped around Helm's waist.
I've wanted to do this for so long.
Me too. Wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Why? Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I can't. Helm's lips press against mine. Then pull back.
That too.
I can't. I think it's time for me to go. I think I should leave you two to it. I think I should leave you two to it. Me too. What do you want to do next? Oh my god. Oh my god, the effing compass. Oh. Helm?
Yes?
Are you nervous? I can't.
It's my first time doing something like this. But... Subordinate?
What?
Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time. I got to see the ocean that I've always dreamed of. I achieved victory in battle with the Admire.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
I have teammates that I can trust.
I'm proud of you for that.
I've made friends.
Oh.
And
What? Helm's hands, clinging to my neck, tremble ever so slightly. I'm trembling too, damn it.
I have someone I love. And even though it's my first time,
Huh?
I'm not afraid.
I think it's time for me to go. This is not for me. This is for y'all. This is y'all's moment. Why am I here? I am not supposed to be here. I am not supposed to be here for this. This is like... Oh my god. What?
Because now, it's not just the compass telling me where to go.
Yeah, I can imagine a couple things telling you where to go. Helm stares at me intently.
But the North Star as well.
Uh-huh. You don't need to be afraid. I'm afraid.
Then,
I feel like I'm watching a couple through the window with some kind of wiretap.
That's literally it. That's like, I'm not, like, this is like... This is y'all's moment. Do y'all need me to go? I'll walk myself out.
I don't want you to think that I'm being selfish or needy, but... Could I ask you for something else for the first time?
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. No-
Whatever you want, I'll do anything. I don't. Chat, tell me what to do. I don't know what to effing do. I don't know. I don't know how to handle this anymore. We're picking one. I can pick one. Okay. This is not for me. This is for them. Follow your compass. My compass is broken and shake. I'll do anything.
I knew that's what your answer would be.
My compass is between her thighs. Like, let's be so for real. I'm like,
Subordinate,
What the hell? What the hell? What the
stay
hell?
with me
What the hell?
for forever.
me softly. Her voice melts into the cool night air and melds with the familiar scent of her shampoo. Is it really her shampoo? You sure it's not our shampoo? We're sharing effing shampoo at this point. Like, what? Wow. 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 What a saga. What a saga that was. We're free. We're free. Damn. I get it now. I get it now. That was a whole ass chronicle. Holy crap. That compass comment was wild. My brain, that was scary. That was so much. That was so much. I think the commander's the one who's about to get it. He has seen the light. Use that lobby art to be a full-time lawyer. I cannot. But I can finally do the effing. I can do this for all three of them now. Oh my gosh. That was... Commander's so corny that I was ejected out of my self-insert status, and now I'm committing a breach of privacy. Like, I had zero self-insert. I had zero self-insert that entire saga. I was like, am I supposed to be here? I feel like I'm intruding. I feel like this is a moment for y'all. Like, oh my god. Also, I will say that this is exactly how I act watching a romance anime. Can't effing. I'm not built the way I used to be. When I thought you loved these corny stories. Like, look. I said they were cheese, okay? I myself am also a mouse. I too am a mouse, and I will eat it up. But it does not change. It does not change the reaction every time. Oh my god. There was like this one period of time when like these like little like 12 to 13 episode animes were like romance animes were like coming out like back-to-back seasons. My ass was eating all of them up. I was watching all of them. Like the tone and aesthetic of them, they were just like hitting an exact spot that was like, this is so corny, this is so cheesy, this one. Like, what? And like you know the formula. You know the formula. You can tell when there's about to be drama and like a miscommunication and all that. Like you can see it a mile away. But like when it comes, you're still like, and then whenever they like clear it and everything's good again and they like make up and they kiss and you're just like, I'm a rat. I'm a mouse.